next movement is the floor press. I'm going to demonstrate the dumbbell floor press, but you can also do this from a rack with a barbell like you saw in the previous video of one of my athletes. I'm doing it both ways depending on the athlete and where they are in their progression. I'm going to demonstrate the dumbbell floor press today. I like the floor press a lot, especially for my fighters, because it still works on developing all the front muscles, your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, all the pushing muscles, but it takes a lot of stress off the shoulder joint because the floor prevents you from going to any excessive range of motion. So it's a movement that I can load up pretty heavy for my fighters and really mitigate the risk of injury and shoulder injury, since shoulder injuries are so common in MMA and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is the athletes I work with. So to set up for the dumbbell floor press, I'm going to take some dumbbells. I start them out on my legs, and I'm going to use a little momentum to kick them back and get them upright into the right position. From there, it's going to be just like a normal bench press, and I'll show you and explain as I go through. So I'm going to lay back, kick my legs back, get the dumbbells in the upright position. My athletes, we always bench press at about a 45-degree position. So if this is straight, flat with the dumbbells, and this is neutral, having them facing each other, we go right in between that, split the difference at 45 degrees. Just puts the shoulders in a little bit better position, a little bit safer, stable position. Then I like to have my shoulder blades squeezed together. And now I'm going to come down nice and slow and controlled, letting my elbows just slightly touch the floor. I tell my athletes, pretend like there's a piece of paper under there and I should be able to slide that paper through. So I'm keeping all this tension on my muscles right now. My chest, my triceps, my shoulders are doing all the work to keep these dumbbells here. I'm not going to relax and just let my bones take over like I just did there. So I keep the tension, I lightly touch the ground, and then I explosively fire back up. So I'll do 1 rep at regular speed, down under control, pause, fire back up. Okay, we're doing 6 reps of that. Really important here, when I take the dumbbells down, I'm going to turn them to neutral grip. I'm going to bring my elbows in tight to my ribs, drop them to the floor, and then I'm going to let my elbows come straight down. We never want to let our athletes, or you, drop the dumbbells out here. Put your shoulders in a really, really vulnerable, dangerous position. So always cueing your athletes on how to pick the weights up and how to put them back down. So we're doing 6 reps of that, and then we're pairing that with the next one, which is going to be the med ball drops, which is our contrast set. Heavy here and explosive in our med ball drops. Now we've got the med ball drops. So this is going to be paired with our dumbbell floor press or our barbell floor press. Again, we're contrasting here, so we're really working on developing strength and power. So we're contrasting a heavy loaded movement with a really light loaded explosive movement. My focus on these med ball drops is going to be getting the ball off my chest as fast as I can, but focusing on getting as high as I can every time. So maximum effort on these drops. You need a partner for this one to drop the med ball to you. You can also, if you don't have a partner, just do a chest pass against a wall with a medicine ball. So I'm going to lay in the same exact position I did for my floor press. I'm close to the bench here. I've got Coach Kyler who's going to help me out with the ball. I'm going to have him drop it to my hand straight above my chest. I'm just going to absorb the weight of that ball and redirect and drive it off my chest as hard as I can. He'll catch it, get it set back up again, and drop it back to me. We're going to do 6 reps of that. So you're doing 6 reps on the dumbbell floor press, and then 6 reps of the med ball drops, immediately paired back to back to use that contrasting effect.